morning, ladies and gentlemen, dear UBSS Council members, academic staff, fellow graduates, family and friends. Thank you for the kind introduction. My name is Vidyani Mandadige and I'm truly honored to deliver the word of thanks on behalf of all graduates today. Firstly, I warmly congratulate my fellow graduates and thank our Dean and UBSS staff for organizing a wonderful and memorable ceremony to celebrate our achievements. Today is a day when we have a sense of completion. Our achievements are recognized and we celebrate this significant milestone in our lives. While Group Colleges Australia united us, we are a diverse group. We are made up of domestic and international students, external and internals, and young and mature age students. We cover many disciplines and we each have our own special and unique memories of our time here at UBSS. Here at UBSS, we have just spent 2 to 3 or more working hard to attain our degrees. We have spent hours studying for classes, hours writing papers, hours listening to lectures, and hopefully not too many hours on Facebook. It's been a long and wide ride, but here we are, 2 years later, with something to show for it all. After today, no one ever can say that we are among the undereducated of the world. And that accomplishment is not about bragging right, but about responsibility. While our college is now over, our education never is. Education is not only about diplomas or degrees, but about the success and failures we have in our lives. The progress we make, the way we overcome obstacles. The truth is that an education is simply something you really can't avoid. One of my favorite quotes of all time is by a man you may have heard of, Thomas Edison. He said that when working on the light bulb, he hadn't failed 10,000 times. He just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. In that one quote, I always found the difference between a winning attitude and a quitting attitude. If we can learn from our failures and even find them positive in some ways, we will always be way ahead of the curve. Professors or lecturers don't give us grade A because they hate us and want to see us suffer, even if it feels that way. Failure is useful because it shows you that things have had to change. What get accomplished in 2 years? For my fellow graduates, and I know how much you can accomplish in just one night, especially the paper is due on next day and you haven't even started on a rough draft. I know how a week can turn into a semester's worth of lessons during final exam week, and how you image on the other end feeling like your brain has just expanded a little bit. For many of us, college was also a fresh start in other ways, not just academically. Most of us came from overseas and didn't have friends from high school or back home accompany us to Australia and to UBSA. So we made new friends. And now that we are adults, many of these friends are the friends who will last a lifetime. College forces us to face life like that, to be accountable. Because from here on out, that's exactly what we have to be, accountable. The world beyond college will be another lesson in making adjustments, making new friends, and adapting to different demands. Despite our strong education, we will have to learn how to deal with the impatient bosses, or maybe mend a rocky relationship with a colleague. If you think learning stops now, the biggest lesson is still waiting for you. But that's what life is. If there weren't any challenges out there to overcome, that's never be any reason to be proud. That's why it's important to remember as we look back on our accomplishment of becoming college graduates that while 2 years is a long time, in the future we hope we can look back to these 2 to 3 years, be grateful for the growth we made and think to ourselves, thank goodness we did all that. That's because the world we are going to enter isn't exactly the same as college. Some of us will have 9 to 5 jobs. Some of us will start business that eat up our all of time. Some of us will struggle just to find a part-time work. like it or not. Lifestyle we just enjoyed in college has come to an end, and it's our turn to shape our lifestyle for the future. But shaping our lifestyle isn't enough. We have to shape the lives of people around us for the better. That's part of what college teaches us, that by bettering ourselves we can better the world. By starting a business, we can employ people who otherwise would not have a jobs. By working hard at our job of choice, we can improve a company from the inside and outside and expand what it means to be an Australian today. So, before we step into the new world together, we join in thanking those who have helped us over this time. First of all, I want to thank our professors and lecturers. Through the dedication of our professors and lecturers, we have learned so much with their wealth of knowledge. They have given us enduring foundation in our chosen field of study. Secondly, our Dean, Mr. David Knight and Mr. Daniel Kirkland, who recently resigned from the college. UBSS is very lucky to have a dean like you, and thank you for your hard work to make UBSS one of the best education institute in Sydney. Also like to thank Alice Wills for her support. Whenever we walk into your office with a bunch of problems, you were always so kind, and we appreciate your beautiful personality. And I just want to say you are absolutely stunning today. Today also belong to those who have helped us in practical ways behind the scenes, our families. Whether our family is made up of our spouse or partners, parents, children, extended family or friends, you have cared for us, encouraged us when we thought we couldn't make it, and cope with our absence while we study. We acknowledge your many personal sacrifices, and our achievements is indeed also yours. I want to personally thank my mom and dad. When the world closed its doors on me, you both opened your arms for me, and you never failed to support me in all my endures. Thank you for being the perfect mom and dad in the world. And to my one and only dearest brother, you should officially become a dream catcher, because one of all the many useless dreams I have had, you caught the right one and helped me to achieve them by bringing me to Australia and helped me all the possible ways you could do. And my very special thank to my husband. Sometimes I treated you like a punching bag with my mood swings because of exam and assignment stress, but you gave me your shoulders as soft as pillow to rest me my head on. Thank you for your love, patience, understanding and encouragement. Without you, this journey would not have made sense. I love you and we love you always. Thank to my best friend Pushpa for being friend indeed, and all the other friends and classmates. I'm so proud of you all. In closing, neurologist Oliver Sacks said, nothing is more wonderful or more to be celebrated than something that will unlock a person's capacity to allow him to grow and think. This is indeed the gift that we have been given, and that now guides us into the future as we pursue positive changes for humanity and to our planet. For this gift, to all who have supported us, we express our heartfelt gratitude. Thank you.